Hi guys, welcome to Fierce and Pretty. Today I thought I would show you my runes, and I have one runic oracle. This set here is actually my first rune set, and this one I bought when we were in British Museum right before the COVID started in February. And these are black agate runes. And my fascination with runes started for the first time when I was a little kid, when I first touched and was holding the first set of runes in my hands. But they were forgotten for a long time until this weird year of 2020, the runes came into my life again. This specific set came with just a really short few pages booklet about the runes. It just has the name of the runes and few keywords about them. But these runes never really inspired me to work with them. I kind of feel they feel more decorational to me than something that I would feel like using. So that's why I ended up making my own set of runes. And so far, when it comes to runes, I've been only working with the Elder Futhark runes. I'm also studying a bit at some point the Younger Futhark, but first I want to get a good grasp of the Elder Futhark. And let's see if at some point also the Anglo-Saxon runes will be studied, but let's take a step at a time. But my own runes that I made are made out of reindeer antlers, and they have this beautiful polish in these pieces. And these pieces I got from the lady who has made my Lappish drum in Lapland, because they do a lot of handcraft of reindeer antlers. So I burnt these myself to these already cut and polished pieces. And by the way, if anybody is interested of getting a set of these antler runes, I was able to buy extra sets of these runes from her. My work colleague was kind enough that when he was doing a work trip in Rovaniemi, he brought these antler pieces to me. So I have several sets that I can do for sale if somebody is interested, whether it is a Younger Futhark or Elder Futhark. So you can just, if you're interested in buying, because I don't have an Etsy shop and I don't plan to put on an Etsy shop. I'm not a handcraft person, but if anybody's called to order a set of these runes, you can contact me in my email, fierceandpretty@gmail.com, so we can talk. But the prices ain't gonna be really cheap, because I had to pay quite a high price of this natural product, so the prices will range around from 50 euros up to 65, depending on the size and how you would want the runes to be burnt, and if you wish for me to make a pouch. I can't make as nice pouch as this, but some sort of leather pouches I'm planning on making at some point. But if you are interested, contact me on my email. But these reindeer antler runes are my main runes that I do work with and I do carry with me. And also the runes that I'm doing, if somebody is interested on buying, they have holes, but they only have one hole, not two like these. So also those runes can be worn as a necklace or jewelry. And if somebody is interested, I have extra runes if somebody wants me to make necklaces or bracelets or something with one rune or a bind rune. So that can also be arranged if somebody wants to have finished reindeer antler rune jewelry and not the runes. But I love working with these, and the fact that I know the lady who made these, and They are the Finnish reindeers. They feel special to me. Then my crown jewel of runes is this huge box, wooden box, and these I got from Etsy. It says here limited edition, 48 out of 100, and this shop, I can link it down in the description box if anybody wants to check it out, the shop. I'm not sponsored in any means. I bought this for myself, but in case somebody wants to check it out. They have standard rune sets that are more affordable than this limited edition. But I bought this as a birthday gift for myself because it just called me. The number is attached to my daughter's birthday, and so that's why I chose this specific set. And this set is actually made out of a 1,000-year-old oak tree that was hit by a storm, and the wood chipped into half or broke. And the guy who makes these runes was able to buy the part of that 1,000-year-old tree that was hit by the storm, and he bought the tree trunk, and he makes these limited edition runes from that special tree. So I feel a privilege there that I can hold something so old, but still something so ethically produced, because otherwise the tree would have just rotten and died. Well, it would have gone into the circle of life again, but now it's here in Finland and living a new life as my special rune set. And what it says here in runes, it says the Elder Futhark, so which is the 24 rune system called the Elder Futhark. They started to use that around the age when our time started, so at the beginning of the 1st century or somewhere there. And everything here in this box is engraved. Runes may you find, and advising staves, many strong staves, many stout staves, painted by the mighty lore master, and made by great gods, and carved by the roarer of the gods. Havamal stanza 142. And while I have been studying the runes, I've been getting into the poetic Edda, prose Edda, all the classic Scandinavian mythology, literature, and other great sources. And by the way, this rune set, it weighs almost 1.4 kilo, so it is a heavy set. But here are the runes of that old tree. These are not handmade, they are carved by a machine, but if anybody would carve these with hand, one by one, it would be insanely expensive, but I think these are so special, and the special part is the wood. And they all fit like puzzle pieces in here, and if you carry it, it doesn't move the pieces. It's a perfect fit and a perfect design. These are runes that I'm just gonna be using at home. I've started to use the runes as part of my own readings, combining them in a tarot reading. Just one rune with 2 tarot cards or something like that. Simple readings, just to see how the runes talk with the cards and interact and get to know them. But I think that this rune set will be a specific set that I might use also if I'm doing readings for others, that I'm gonna include runes. But this is something that I'm gonna work here at home. I don't want to go missing a piece while casting these runes anywhere else than home, because I have more reindeer antlers I can do replacing runes to my own set, but for this set if I lose one, it's gone for good. But this is such a special set. And this is the box from behind. But then on this weekend, while I was in Helsinki, the shamanic course was held in this spiritual bookstore called Eranova. I got a Viking Oracle card just for fun. I thought that, because I don't have any rune cards and I don't know if I will be buying more, because I think I'm good with working with just the runes. But I thought that this would be a fun memory of the course. And actually when I was the text is by Stacey DeMarco, and this deck, and the artist who made the drawings is Jimmy Manson. But actually this book, the first few pages I walked through, just skimmed through, it was looking kind of a good text. So I think I will be also reading the guidebook. And here are the cards. They are numbered in the order of the Elder Futhark runes. Here again the Uruz rune. And then there are extra cards on top of the 24 runes. Like here we have the World Tree, the Yggdrasil. Here's the H rune, Hagalas. So my name starts with this rune if you're using the runes in writing. Here we have the rune Yera. And then there are these extra cards like the Void, coming from the Scandinavian mythology. Some of them are just the pictures of the rune and the name, and some of them, like the Manas rune, because it is man, mankind, those kind of things, so they are some part represented also in the picture. Don't know how much I will be working with this. I did one reading, it was kind of fun, but this is more of a fun add-on than nothing else, at least in this point for me. So altogether it has 45 cards and the guidebook in this set. Then I have been dabbling a lot of things. This was just, I think this was made as a Christmas decoration. It was an empty wooden piece in a cheap store where I burnt all the runes of the Elder Futhark and attached 2 raven feathers on it. It's just hanging on top of my altar as a way of learning the 3 rows of the runes of the Elder Futhark. In the next videos I'm gonna be talking more about my books on runes, and I'm also gonna show some books about shamanism that I've acquired and do some sources, linked sources on YouTube, etc. I hope you guys don't mind that there has started to be more content about other stuff than just tarot cards. Don't worry, I'm gonna be talking about tarot cards also in the future, but there might be a few of these shamanic videos and videos about runes and combining runes with tarot and everything. But my channel has always been just a place to share my path and my interests and the way I go on this weird spiritual journey of mine, because I'm no expert in anything and I'm no teacher of any subject. But if anybody wants to hang along on my journey, I value you all who come and join and be part of it. Make it more special. I'm sending you some good vibes with this piece of salvia that I just found on my candle piece there. So stay safe, take care, and until next time, bye guys.